We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot off McCutcheon.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lester has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Hard around first as Harper races. Reach second now with one away. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and one strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count even at 2-2. Harper, the runner at second with one away. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Rick. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please,
well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy won the NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this Silver Slugger just tells you how good of a hitter he is.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Ball. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fouled off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Count even now at 1-1. Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first rounder Scott Kingery. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do, because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. One and one to Schwarber. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. To 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ben Zobrist will be next. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Contreras, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1.
1-1.
Turned on down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give us a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-2, here it comes. Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Count still at 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, John Lester, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And he puts it on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Rhys Hoskins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. The 1-1 home, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and he fouls this one off. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Hey! 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's another 2-2. Fastball just inside.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Number 9.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Javier Baez. Fouled away. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Gene Segura standing in. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Gene Segura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now back stepping in, Corey Dickerson, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
And in steps
The third
Scott
baseman.
Kingery. First
Scott
time up, he went down looking. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hard liner to center field. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Into the box, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Chris.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack
The
up quite a
fielder.
few more before he's
Kyle.
done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to the right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Hoskins takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Line toward the alley in left center. Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Bryant is up with it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back for more from the north side after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
The center fielder.
Thank you, Heidi.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses. 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Popped straight up. Kingery ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. He pulls this one into right. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now Bryce Harper. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Bryce.
And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he sets him down swinging. Bryce Harper goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And that's the second out. So striding forward now, Gene Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras recovers, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 1-0. Nick Castellanos now will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 the count. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
The 3-1 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's Segura. Hernandez at second. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
You don't see that often against this guy.
Wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
2-2 the count. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Baez on second. Bryant at first. 2 out in the inning. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the...
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's Zobrist now at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 4.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Now
worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. Popped up, Rizzo moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a ball 1-0. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hayward.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
1 out, nobody on. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Albert Almora is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Albert
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. From the stretch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Now batting, the catcher, JT
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Cishek was born in Massachusetts. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Grounded. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Right. Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much of the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Realmuto on at first, nobody out. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in now for Phil.
The first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And this ball hits the first base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And this will get over the wall, in fact,
Now
so just the
batting,
one run will be allowed to score.
Corey.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
David Phelps gets the call as he'll. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Second and third, 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Not shortstop, Javier.
Now batting, Javier Baez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. 9th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 4-0. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez is past batting line against David Phelps. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Aaron Nola. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Andrew McCutchen is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 4-0. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
A high fastball is in there.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. In there, 2-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count still. A payoff pitch one more time. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting, the left fielder, teeY.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bryant gets his lead at first, nobody out. Liner towards second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
A tag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, second base.
Striding in, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Dickerson is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great hit.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
The pitcher, number 37.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming in.
And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Behind 0-2 now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola takes home the win. John Lester struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Fielder.
And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. You try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Dickerson, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The count now at 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and they can't run it down. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. 4-pitch mix. Fastball on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Popped him up. Hoskins is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Drilled right back up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep full side.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The catcher,
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner...
A pause and the 0-2, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line softly toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, so frustrated as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his second.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. And 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. Braves lead this one 3-1. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Kingery makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Soroka has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side, he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Andrew McCutchen. You want to reach superstar status? You finish high in MVP races. You hit homers in the gaps. And you have a way of playing gold glove defense. And that's what Andrew has done pretty much his entire career.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
No.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall. I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Kingery is under it. 2 gone. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. Atlanta leads it now 4-1.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Realmuto at second with 2 down. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis. Welcome back to SunTrust Park, just outside of Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Thank you, Heidi.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Lifted in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hernandez comes up with it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting,
stepping in for the Braves, Brian McCann. He reached on a single in his first try. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1.
For the Phillies, the shortstop.
So striding in, Gene Segura as we begin the top of the fourth. Segura playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The third baseman, number 4.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail it 4-1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The pitcher, number 40.
So the base is empty here with one away, and Mike Soroka will bat next. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The center fielder, number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Junior.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Thank you, Heidi. The throw into second.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Philadelphia. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High, fast.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 now to Markakis. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Dickerson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Freeman on third. Donaldson on at second with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The set and the 1-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. Keep his hands back a little bit. He might.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves will. Settling in now, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No ball.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Tried to throw the fastball by, but it's high, 1-2.
Change that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
And in steps Scott Kingery. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Popped him up. Swanson is under it. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Mike Soroka. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The center fielder, number 13.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies 1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Number 23, Jay Bruce.
A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The batter, the center fielder, Andrew.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Jose Alvarez gets the call
now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Alvarez.
Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's gone 2 for 5. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
0-2, here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So a run on. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here. And now Bryce Harper.
Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-0 home. And this will be fouled away. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. A little bit outside. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Skied into straightaway right.